And welcome back everybody into another daily recap. Today is the 25th of March. We are approaching the last week of the month, the last week of the quarter, the first quarter of 2024. And of course it's a Monday. So we're going to see what happened today on the main pairs. In a day that there wasn't any economic report, there wasn't anything really special happening. I don't know if there was any news or anything, but we're going to have a look at what happened on the price section. So we start with the GJ. We can see that at the start of the London session, that's where I took my first trade. I didn't have the hourly over here already charted up. And so when I saw this price action, so I saw this bounce from here, this double bottom, price breaking above these highs. I wasn't really trusting this area for a retest. I said, okay, I might see a slightly deeper pullback to these lows, to this last PSA before pushing up. So that's where I placed my buy limit. My buy limit was placed over here at the PPL, but unfortunately, it went into my a loss really fast. You can see price really tanked a little bit over here, giving some sort of support, going back to break even, but never even retested these previous highs. As you can see, when it got activated, just retesting these previous highs would have been at least a break even trade. So that's the case where even if we see a double top and then a correction, I am understanding that I am at break even, so I am risk free in this. If this occurs, this situation happens, we can see that price needed a little bit more liquidity throughout the first hour of the London. Needed to retest this same area. Needed to retest the same area over here to grab more liquidity before then pushing up bullish. And yeah, we can see that from there, price grab liquidity, and we saw a very nice streak of bullish price action, which will end up going up for the rest of the day. We can see that from this area of interest, price will give us some nice break and retest. And luckily, it will an entry over here would only give us like a break even, then push back at break even, grabbing some more liquidity to finally then push up for more than 30 pips. So yeah, scalping wise was not the easiest. Here we can see that after the breakout above this last high, we will have to wait, I think, basically 2 hours before the retest to happen. We can see that if we had a buy limit over there, price will go 20 pips, 27 pips. At the start, in the middle of the first hour of the New York session, price would retest it, give us a possible entry, and then we'll go immediately to TP, but even for longer range trades, it will continue pushing up. We would have a nice breaker retest of this. In this case, it's the old, but also the most recent PSA. Bam, will go like 15 pips, and then we'll retest it again, and then continue pushing up again. You can see 28 more pips. Overall, very strong and bullish price action. I was on the right side of the bias, but I was not correct in the timing, and I didn't give the trade another chance after the first loss. Then we move into GBPUSD, and the GBPUSD, I think, I took after I took the loss over here on GBPJPY, I saw this very strong bearish sequence of events. So basically reacting from this hourly, price is breaking below this hourly, and yeah, price is these lows, these 2 lows. This, I don't think it's a bad trade because we are in a nice area, clean area on the left hand side. Strong bearish price action reacting from this hourly, so failure to make new highs, and yeah, strong sequence of events during the London time. I don't even think it was too soon. It was just that was the case. It was not a winning trade, but I don't really regret anything. And we can see that the same has happened on GBPJPY. Then further later on, price would break above these highs, will give us possible the same thing, because price will possibly give us a break even first, and then we'll continue to push up. But here you can see that it will give us another chance for possible full, in this case, full TP. Here will not give us any opportunity to enter. Now here doing New York, I was watching the market, but didn't give me any opportunity. And after that, price got a little bit more messier, I would say. Still making higher highs, but not as consistently. You can see that if you compare these candles, look how many green candles compared to the red one, and you compare it to here, there's a lot more red than green. So that's when you know that the possible, unless you see some coming back, some bullish perception coming back into the chart, you can see that price is not really going to move too much. But you can see that even here, the trend was not that strong. And I mean, it's a Monday, and London session is not like we have anything happening that is bringing a lot of volatility, a lot of momentum. And we're going to see now on gold. On gold, first start of the session was very quiet, and yeah, I took my loss. This is before in the pre-New York time, and as you can see, price was now moving nicely bullish, making new higher highs. I waited for the retest. This one isn't. This should be my entry in the future, if I understand a little bit higher time frames. So entering as support, and you can see that the price will. I took my entry after this candle, retesting this area, and the price will move like say 16, 17 pips before then continuing up, and so I took my loss, and I had an entry over here. I had further entries. Simply I didn't take. This one is very clear. Price is breaking above these highs and retesting them. Yeah, absolutely clear cut. But you can see also that if I enter as support, if I understand how to identify support correctly, this is possible my entry, and possibly I don't know if on the high time frame or where. So okay, Bitcoin kept. I saw it was very slow, but I can see that during the late hours we saw some, yeah, no, actually during New York we saw some bullish price action, very nice, breaking above the hourly as well, breaking a retest on the upside, absolutely nice and clean bullish price action for the intraday traders. Now we are possibly facing this area of rejection, this hourly over here, which might be a little bit of a bigger area of interest, but yeah, we're going to see what is going to happen at these highs. And yeah, that's pretty, that's it for today. I took my 3 losses on the 3 pairs, but I also missed out on a few wins here and there, which is what usually happens to me. And so yeah, basically, I don't know if I should study something different or just, for example, these 5 minutes, wait for the 5 minutes, and I don't know how to understand, how to identify support over here, because even, for example, on the 5 minutes, I would not be able to identify it. On the 15 minutes, I will not be able to identify it. Yeah, that's not that clear. So I don't know, maybe I will do that on the 1 minute. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. See you tomorrow.